I'm Linda Jones, and I have an academic position at Thomas Jefferson University, and I'm also an independent consultant working with the Christopher and Dana Reeve Foundation and other industry and academic partners. I am attending the Spinal Research meeting as a member of the Scientific Advisory Board as well as the Program Planning Committee. So on a day-to-day basis with Spinal Research, I worked with the chair to put together today's meeting to invite speakers and come up with new ideas. I also work with Spinal Research on various scientific endeavors where they may want to consult with people in the field and get their input on an initiative that they're considering or a grant funding cycle. The Spinal Research meeting has a fantastic reputation in the scientific community in that it brings together cutting-edge researchers, new ideas, from trainees to seasoned spinal cord injury researchers from all over the world. And collaborations and scientific relationships are developed here that I believe lead to better working relationships and thus better science. The Spinal Cord Outcome Partnership Endeavor sponsored a pre-course on updates in clinical trials. And so I was here on behalf of SCOPE, working with my co-chair Jane Shea, to bring this new information to the scientific community in terms of recent updates in clinical trials, both those that are soon to start, those that are in progress, and those that have been recently completed. And clinical trials are the venue through which we test new interventions to determine if they are primarily safe and secondarily efficacious in people living with spinal cord injury. So a few reflections. First of all, the number of clinical trials that are yet to begin, in progress, or completed. We have quite a number of trials presented. Back when I started in spinal cord injury, there was one biologic trial at that time, so we've come a long ways in that we have a lot of different types of trials, from cell-based trials to drugs to devices that were presented yesterday, and that we have new findings from all of these trials that inform future work in the field. I've seen a shift towards trials that focus on outcomes that are important to people living with spinal cord injury, so more trials conducted in cervical spinal cord injury and looking at outcomes such as bowel and bladder, blood pressure management, etc., which I've seen as a shift in the field from the time when I began working in spinal cord injury research, and I think that's in a direct reflection of feedback from the community.